What's up everybody, Ryan here. A lot of people have been asking me for a new van tour video, so I got this new van a few months ago. It's still a work in progress, but I figured today's as good a day as any to give you a van tour. So what I got here is a 2020 Ram 1500 Roadmaster. I like it. It's got the tall roof, not the super tall roof, but tall enough that I can stand up in it. I'm 5'8", so I gotta tilt my head a little bit, but man, I can't beat this. No more banging my head when I'm coming in and out of the van. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I got here on this van, and that'll be that. All right guys, I'm gonna start here from the side. It's got the sliding door, which I like. So you can just slide that right open. Of course, I've got my refrigerant rack right here. Got all the different refrigerants on there. Everything you could ever want and need. I built this little box here to hold my tanks. So I got 2 nitrogens, I got 2 oxygens, and I got 2 acetylenes. And I like this because I don't really have to strap anything down, and I can just pull it out when I need it. I really like that. I got my 2 bags here. I got my repair bag, a blackout backpack, and my MC for my service call stuff. Got my little cart here I bought at Harbor Freight. I love this thing. It's been saving my ass this summer. I just got a little hook on there. It folds right up. Boom, you need something, pull that out, unfold it, and you're good to go. First aid kit, gotta have one of those. My little straps I just clip here, and they hang right there. You know, rounding up filters or whatever, you know, these little straps come in real handy. Of course, I've got my umbrella, just kind of holds up there with the magnet. Let me remove this shop vac. I just keep that strapped up right there, out of the way. We'll move that there for now. But yeah, I've got these Husky. They're like a pack out kit type container. They clip together. So I've got my copper fittings in here, and I've got more copper fittings in the one below, but they clip and connect right on the side. I'm thinking about getting like 2 more actually. I'll have to move the shop vac, but you know, I can stack and keep things right there in those containers. I really like those, and they're pretty cheap, you know, compared to the Milwaukee pack out kit. But I know some guys like that name brand on there. I like Husky, to be quite honest with you. So shop vac, good to go there. Then I've got this container here from Adrian Steel. It came out of one of our old service vans, and I told my service manager that I'd like it, and of course I got it. PVC fittings and these 2 wire nuts, wire connectors, all that good stuff stays in here. So whenever you need it, you just pop in, fill up a little container, stick it in your tool bag. So that's what I keep in there. And then here I've got batteries, vibration pads, just brass connectors, swivel tees, piercing valves, just all that kind of stuff. I got some wire straps in there. Down here I just got a ton of screws, 5/16 head, tech screws in all different lengths. That stays right there. And then it was missing 1 container, so I just kind of used that down there for spare hoses, some of the 1-inch fittings and pipe that won't fit inside the container, kind of all gets pushed back in there. So that really worked out nicely right here in the center of the bulkhead divider. So in this corner, I kind of threw this all together quickly, but I got my little Napa carrying toolbox here. I keep all my soldering stuff in there. Anything I need for replacing a hot water tank is in there. I got spare pieces of metal, angle, whatnot. My 2 wands for cleaning coils I kind of throw back in there, and then just rolls of copper, some pry bars, some longer pieces of a 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch black iron pipe, and some all thread. It kind of just all makes its way to this corner, and everything seems to stay put in there pretty good. Moving on, what I've got here are 2 rigid crates I bought at Home Depot. I keep all my 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch black iron nipples and fittings. They all stay in there. And then I kind of use the top to throw. I got a couple spare cords just for whatever. I got to come along in there. I keep some of these T-bars for drop ceilings just in case something gets bent or something needs replaced. So this corner kind of just is a catch-all. Then I usually throw my rags from United Refrigeration right on top there. So I got my little 2-drawer filing cabinet that I had in my old van. I keep all my spare drills and a grinder, some other impacts, all my drill bit index, cutting wheels for the grinder all stay in here, just the same as it was in the last van. Up top here I've got just a catch-all for tools. I've got a wire snake. This is a swedging flaring tool, capacitor tester, my mega ohm meter, a puller, flashlight, just other pullers and stuff. I've got a hair dryer in there. I got my spare field piece meter, just a spot to throw extra stuff that I don't really carry around on a regular. So that's what's staying in there for right now. Hopefully this filing cabinet holds up. It's kind of getting beat. But then I've got these 3 drawers here. There's not any other drawers on any of these shelves, so in here I just keep extra tools that I don't keep in my bag. Just extra stuff here, nothing real special. Really haven't found a good reason for any of these other shelves other than this extra stuff. I've got spare gauges here, and then up top still haven't moved anything into this, just random fittings that need to actually go over there. So moving on, I keep my recovery machine right up top here. I've got this small crate here. I keep all my zip ties, you know, the cork insulation, my tape, gasket material, all that good stuff. I got a roll of filter media here for our restaurant equipment. I've got this nice little measuring tool for when we have to write up a replacement rooftop unit. You don't have to string a tape measure all the way across the roof. Extend this handle out, you can roll it right there. Good to go. I got a spare drawer insert here that I've just got random stuff, random parts. Still haven't found a spot for every last thing in this van, but I'm getting there. I keep my small handbrake here. Looks like I've got some pilot tubing, some other stuff, lockout, tagout kit, pneumatic kit, couple of scales, deep well, a socket set, corded Milwaukee drill, another socket set here. So that really does it for this whole area here. And then there was this dead space here between these 2 shelves. I keep a 4-foot Werner ladder there. I need that just to get to the ladders on the left side of my truck. I keep my raincoat right up top there, but that actually fits real nice in between these 2 shelves. Down below here, I've got a lot of hose. I got 400 feet of garden hose right here. I got a 100-foot extension cord stuck back there. I bungee it all together with my bucket. I've got my sprayer. I got a little pump sprayer in there. I got my coil gun. I've got a couple expandable hoses in there. In the winter, this will all go in my shed, but for now it works pretty good. Nothing moves. It's good to go there. I also keep a bunch of hose on the back door there. Just cleaning a lot of coils on these malls. I got to have a lot of hose, so keep a couple 2-foot pipe wrenches back there in those slots and a big pry bar. Works out pretty nice. And then I keep a lot of tools here. I got my rigid C-snake, hole saw kit, Dremel, Cooper, temperature probe, just a random box full of parts, little bits and pieces I kind of put in there to make up the space. Pop rivet gun, attachments for the Dremel, and a manometer, yellow jacket. Here I got relays, some transformers, just random parts, more transformers here, capacitors, some wiring harnesses and whatnot. It kind of all got thrown, some rain shields, all go right there. I got capacitors. I got a C163S and a just random stuff. Another rain shield. All goes on that shelf. Up here, I've got my portaband, and I throw my spare bungee cords in there. I got my yellow jacket, a micron gauge. I've got another old school micron gauge here I don't use. It's a DV20 JB Industries. Got my ultrasonic leak detector, the AccuTrack. It stays up there. The H10, another micron gauge here, and my corded Sawzall, DeWalt. That all stays right up there, and it works nice. It looks like my DeWalt case has been rubbing against my AccuTrack case. It is what it is. Anyway, so we'll get all this stuff tucked back up there. All fits pretty nice. And there we go. Boom. So we got those two shelves taken care of. I put this little hanger here for my manifolds, the field piece S-Man 480s here. I got some yellow jacket analog gauges, thermostats here, all sorts of thermostats, some used ones that I use as you know, temporary stats and whatnot. All my fuses are here, and then I've just got a mess of control boards, all sorts of control boards, York, Carrier, Lennox. That all stays right there. So I think we've got just about all the shelving from here over. On the back, keep my caulking guns hanging here, a couple of filter pullers, my grease gun, recovery cylinder, a container here for when I change my vacuum pump oil, soap bubbles, coil cleaner, and vacuum pump oil all stay right in that crate. Moving on, fire extinguisher, you gotta have it. Black gloves, my torches fit right in here real nice. They lock right in, so I found a nice spot for that. 2 vacuum pumps. Got the yellow jacket bullet and the Elitech intelligent vacuum pump right there. All right, so I just picked this sucker up. I like this. Keep the van clean, blow out the electrical control panels and all that good stuff. That just stays right here on the top of this rolling Husky bag. Fits nice, it doesn't go flying when I'm driving around. And I just keep a bunch of everything in this. All my sheet metal tools stay in here. Hammers, pipe wrenches, screwdrivers, crimpers, you know, scissors, everything. I think these big scissors, I found these on a roof one day. These are nice for cutting that filter media. So all my spare tools, I got a hacksaw in there, pry bar, you know, all that stuff. Boom, right there. And if I need to pull it out and wheel it to the job, you know, I got all sorts of, I got a stapler in here, nibbler, everything. It all goes in there. Keep a spare tank of refrigerant here. It actually works out quite nicely. I can just bungee cord it up and it fits. It's out of the way. It's not rolling around the back of the van. All right. Here I keep all my Appion vacuum hoses in here. I actually just acquired this True Blue vacuum hose here. I haven't got to use it yet, but I'm gonna be using that here soon. And depending on how I like it, I may just buy the whole kit. I've got my valve core removers and all my extra gaskets and all that stuff. They all stay right here in this bucket from United Refrigeration, and it's strapped down and it doesn't seem to go anywhere. So keep all my other tapes here, used foam tape, metal back tape. It looks like I got some wet rag, heat blocking putty in there, some extra tape measures, big fat thick tape, and some tubing. This I found on a roof. I was thinking about maybe using it in here for something, but that's there. So got gas valves here, thermocouples, just clamps, and what do we got here? More clamps. I got some these hose connections, hose clamps. I got a whole bunch of hose clamps here, 2x4 box and covers, spare keyway, just random things in here, pressure switches, fan cycle switches, high pressure switches, low pressure switches, some refrigeration caps just hanging out waiting to get used, spare screws, the old economizer bypass plug. I keep 2 or 3 of these hanging around just to get me out of a pinch. All sorts of stuff, heat shrink, you know, screws, box connectors, all sorts of good stuff in there. All right, up here, I got thumb gum. I got plumber strap, high temp silicone, all sorts of silicone. This is my roof patching kit. This stuff's great. It's like a rubber patch material. Keep that just in case I drop something. And then I got some roof tar in here, right here. Black lap sealant. So I keep all that stuff around in case I gotta seal up a roof real quick, and then I can, you know, let them know that they're gonna have to get a roofer up there to fix it properly. Anyway, I've got this other container here. It holds all my chemical. I got bee spray in there. I got evaporator cleaner. I've got pipe dope. You know, all sorts of cleaners, solvents, WD-40, canned compressed air, spray adhesive. I got the thermo trap here, spray foam, pipe dope, belt dressing, 3-in-1 oil, pan pills, and then just random nuts and bolts things. Haven't found a place yet. Nuts, all my spare bits, all the ends for the caulking, you know, just random stuff stays up here. All my contactors seem to fit up here good for right now. I've got some BX, I've got wire, I've got more wiring harnesses for compressors, and just wire. All stays up here. I've got this container here just for oil, whatever I need it for. And then I got some thermostat wire and some other spooled wire. It stays right up there. On the back door, I keep all my belts here. Kind of rigged this up on my last van. It worked out pretty good, so I just moved it over to this one. So I got all my belts stay there. Most of my extension cords here, you just pull it, take it off what you need, and they all stay nice. They're not all bundled up on the floor, and it worked out real good. And then on this side, I've got my ropes right on a hook, and then I've got 150 feet of hose here. So really that's it for what I've got in the van, unless I'm missing something. But so let's go ahead and take a look at the top of the van, and I'll show you what the ladder situation's looking like. All right guys, up top I've got a 32-foot Louisville fiberglass extension ladder. It's got the Easy Glide 2 ladder rack on there. Works out pretty nice, pretty easy to get off. Over on this end, I've got the 12-footer, I got an 8-footer, and I got a 6-footer. And you can see why I need that 4-footer just to get up there, because this doesn't have the same type of ladder rack on this side. The other ones do. It's just bungee corded and ratchet strapped down. I got all the ladders I need. All the way down to the 4-footer. I could throw a little 2-footer on here, but that's what the bucket's for. So yeah, sometimes I turn a bucket over and I stand on it. Sue me. Like I said, it's still a work in progress. I'm thinking about pulling some of this stuff out here, maybe building some sort of cubbies or compartments or something. There's a ledge here, so I could build another shelf down here, but you know what? By the time I get home from work, I don't want to work even more. But for right now, it seems to be working out real nice, and I'm really loving the height on this. Just being able to stand up in here, find what I need, is like a lifesaver for me. Nothing real special in the front here, guys. I got a couple of hooks for some spare coats, a little file container there, you know, my kids' buttons. I got the inverter here. I'm thinking about running an inverter, mounting it in the back, but I keep my all my battery chargers and good stuff down here. I got the air printer for when I gotta print paperwork out on the road, my tripod for making the videos, all that good stuff, somewhere to hang my hat. It's a nice little van. I keep all my paperwork up here on this built-in clipboard, and it's got the backup camera, and it's nice. It took a little getting used to, you know, at first, but I'm used to it now. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. I appreciate you watching. If you liked the video, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. That'll notify you anytime I got a new video coming out. Leave me a comment. Hit like. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next one.